half an hour ago, this video should have come out. And it didn't. And instead, the video you're watching right now is out. And I need to talk about why that's happened. So for those who don't already know, I was doing a Skyhammer build series. This was where every other week I would recreate a character from Total War Warhammer 2 inside of the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. If you want to know all the details and stuff, there's this whole other video you can watch about it. I'm not going to recap it all here, that would take too long. Essentially, every other Saturday, I'd have a Skyrim build up. That's all you need to know, because you'll notice it's Saturday, and it's past 6 PM UK time, which is when the build was supposed to go up, and it didn't go up. So I failed. And I'm just going to briefly talk about why I failed, and what's going to happen next. So as for the why, the short answer is, I just ran out of time. The longer answer, and as to why I ran out of time, was last week I had some mental health stuff, this week I had some physical health stuff, and then on top of that, there was just lots and lots of little problems too. The two that jumped to mind straight away as most recent ones were the drainage broke, and I've already forgotten the other one. Oh yeah, there was a mini heatwave. We had a mini heatwave. Just stuff that kind of disrupts workflow and slows me down. And there was a lot of that over the past couple of weeks, and it essentially meant that most of what I did for the build is already public. I had a stream in Total War Warhammer 2 where we decided on the character, and I had a Skyrim stream where I played for a bit of Dawnguard. As of about Wednesday night, the character had just left the Soul Realm place, which I've already forgotten the name of, and yeah, that's not exactly much time. It's just a few days to get the rest of the campaign stuff done, the script written, recorded, edited, footage captured, uploaded, thumbnail done, all of that other stuff. Essentially, there was not enough time, and if I really pushed and really rushed it, I could have made the worst build I've ever made to go out on Saturday. But I've not done that because I don't really want to make the worst build I've ever made. I want one of my old builds to be the worst build I've ever made. Let me know in the comments which one you think is the worst. So, instead of that, I've decided I'm not going to release the build today. I'm instead just going to let myself fail this Skyhammer series. It was a challenge run, and it is a challenge that I have failed. Instead, I'm going to have the build come out next week. That's right, the Isabella von Carstein Skyrim build will still come out next week once it's actually ready. To be clear, the Skyhammer series is over. I'm not going to be making Skyrim builds every other week based off of a Warhammer character anymore, because I have failed the challenge. I've bombed it. We had two decent builds. We had one dislike between those builds. They did well, but this time I just couldn't manage it. And honestly, it's not surprising. I was an idiot to go, oh, I better do a challenge series where I make myself work harder in 2021 after a terrible 12 months. That was not a smart thing to do. However, one thing I did notice, and a big reason why the build took me a lot longer than I thought it would, even with all the time delays that happened, is that I've lost a lot of knowledge from Skyrim. So, talking about what happens next, at some point, I want to play through Skyrim again on livestream. I want to stream like a full, ridiculously extensive playthrough of Skyrim. I'll be playing it on stream. It's probably not going to start for a couple, maybe a few weeks from now. I'll start it off, but I need to play through Skyrim again, because there were so many details that I used to know about the game, which I've just forgotten. And it's not surprising, seeing as I haven't done an actual playthrough of Skyrim since, like, whenever my last challenge run of the game on this channel was. I think it was Skyrim Survival Mode, probably. It's been years since I've really played Skyrim properly, so at some point I need to play through the game again, especially if I do want to make more builds on it. And I'll actually be doing a similar thing with Fallout, but we'll get to that in a minute, because I want to address a poll I did a few weeks ago now, where I said, hey, I'm going to play some other fantasy game while the Skyhammer series continues. Now, the Skyhammer series is over and done with, and not coming back, I'm afraid. However, that poll had over 50% of the votes go towards Dark Souls 3, so I am going to start streaming Dark Souls 3. I'm planning on doing it every Tuesday and Thursday until I rage so hard that I uninstall the game, basically. That's the plan. I'm going to do a fresh playthrough that is starting on Tuesday, then every Tuesday and every Thursday I'm going to try and jump on, play the game, and hopefully get some progress. Who knows, maybe I'll beat a Dark Souls game. Maybe I'll make it beyond the first couple of bosses, which is about as far as I normally get. But anyway, apart from that, and apart from also the Sunday streams where I stream with the guys, if you're not already tuning in, every Sunday we've been playing Borderlands with other games we're planning on playing. It's a nice, fun, casual group setting thing. But apart from those streams, I'm likely going to be trying to stream more of the on-brand games. Basically, Bethesda games. So, the Fallout series and Elder Scrolls. Because for my channel to be successful, it's important for me to stick to more of a niche as such, and people who generally watch the Fallout stuff or the Elder Scrolls stuff don't often watch any of the other stuff. So, more often I'm going to be trying to stream Fallout games and stream Skyrim. I've already mentioned I'll be doing a Skyrim stream. At some point I'd like to do an Oblivion playthrough. I'd also like to play through pretty much every single Fallout game, or every mainline Fallout game, because Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 I've never beat, so that'd be fun to beat on stream. Fallout 3 I want to play again so I can make a melee build. Fallout New Vegas, although not a mainline game, I've never actually done a Caesar's Legion playthrough, so I'd like to do that on stream. And Fallout 4 I've got 2 streams of that planned, which are 2 playthroughs to basically mop up the achievements I've not got. So I've got a bunch of other Elder Scrolls and Fallout stuff I can be doing. And I figure if I'm just streaming those games a lot more casually, then I'm focusing more on fun than challenge. Because this Skyhammer series, although people enjoyed the 2 builds I made, it's been a bit stressful for me. It was a lot of work. And I shouldn't be giving myself more work right now. I'm not in the state to do that. I think I'm in the state where I just need to have some fun with YouTube. It's been a bit stressful lately. For those who don't know, I almost lost, the ability to make money off my channel, which really... That was a big thing, actually, which I didn't mention, but that slowed me down a lot. And I'm sure for everyone, this past 12 months have been kind of stressful and kind of horrible. So I figure we all should just focus on having fun, and I think streams are a big way to do that. So, although the Skyhammer series is over, and next week's build will be the last thing you'll hear or see about it, there is plenty more to come, mostly in the way of live streams. If you do want to catch those live streams, do click on the notification bell next to subscribe and make sure you've clicked all notifications. If you click some notifications, it's pointless. YouTube basically has a notification bell which doesn't give you notifications in that case. If you click all notifications, it should work. Better yet, Discord and Twitter are in the description if you really do want to stay up to date with stuff. But I think that's pretty much it. This is a bit of a short one, just a little update on why I failed, what's happening next. If you have any questions, do leave them in the comments below. Plus, you know what, if you've got questions in general, you can always hit me up on Discord and Twitter. I'm pretty interactive with the community. I've been bad recently with forgetting to reply to comments and kind of delaying it too much, but Discord, Twitter, you can DM me and I'm cool with that. Just to let you all know. Anyway, I don't really know what's an appropriate outro for this video. It's not a like and subscribe one so much. It's sorry I messed up. Hopefully we'll have fun later. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I'll call it there. As always, thanks for watching. Sarge out.